फिर लेते क्या पीछे पीछे मारता ये ना apa nih kurang lagu
everyone, audio video clear है ना? Is audio video clear है? Okay. Yesterday we started one topic, but yesterday we not concluded because of the network problem. Last the 10 minutes class was not there. So once, if any doubts are there regarding this topic, you can ask. So yesterday topic related with what? Time period of oscillation of a simple pendulum. Sorry, time period of oscillation of a bar magnet. Whenever a bar magnet is suspended in uniform magnetic field, when it is displaced from its equilibrium position, it will start oscillate. So what is the formula for torque acting when it is placed in a uniform magnetic field? Torque acting formula will be given by tau is equal to m into bh into sin theta. Then if for the motion to be simple harmonic, omega formula. If any doubts are there regarding this topic, now you can ask. After clearing the doubts itself, we'll continue for the next topic. We'll see some questions based on this topic. Omega value we calculated, then we calculated T value. Time period formula 2 pi into root over I divided by m into bs. This concept related with the first year topics. Once again, I am telling. You should know regarding the moment of inertia. First thing is, and you should know time period oscillation. Simple pendulum is there, na? That oscillations you should know. So time period formula 2 pi into root over I divided by m into bh. Frequency formula n value is reciprocal of time period, which is given by 1 by 2 pi into root over m into bh divided by I. So Vinith is asking one doubt, sir, if the pendulum will not oscillate means the time period value must be 0, then how it is infinity? Actually infinitely longer when it is not oscillating. So it is taking long time. Yesterday that case I told you, whenever the t value will be equal to infinity, infinity in the sense it is taking infinitely large time. Large time means that is approximately 0 only. Na? It is taking more time. More time means it is not at all oscillating. It is not at all oscillating. BE taken in place of BH. Where BE taken in place of BH? Okay. First once let me go through this. Moment of inertia formula. Moment of inertia formula. For a bar magnet of length L, breadth B, what is the moment of inertia formula? M into L square plus B square divided by 12. For a thin bar magnet, I value will be equal to ML square by 12. Okay. Then time period directly depends upon in a given place. Time period directly proportional to root I, moment of inertia, and time period inversely proportional to root M. What is the magnetic moment? Okay, Nara? But once again, you should know regarding how to calculate the combination of magnetic moments. What are the points we discuss? Vinith, is your doubt cleared? Anaga, where we taken in place of BE, BH? In place of BE, sir, if we take BE in place of BH, what is BE? What is BE, Anaga? Okay. Any doubt now? I will show the point wise. If any doubt regarding these points, you can ask. First point, what we consider? We consider the two bar magnets of same dimension, magnetic moments M1 and M2, made to oscillate in a same place. Horizontal component of earth magnetic field is BH. What is the time period values? T1 and T2. What is T1 by T2 ratio? Is M2 by M1. Second point clear, Dara? Cutting a bar magnet perpendicular to length. Sir, if they are different dimension, their moment of inertia is also not same. So yesterday, Ismail, you raise your hands. What is your doubt? You can ask. If their dimensions also not same, then their moment of inertia not same. Moment of inertia depends upon dimensions. I will explain the last point. First, you tell me. Bar magnet is divided into n equal parts, perpendicular to length or parallel to length. Parallel to length. Initially, magnetic moment is M. Initially, horizontal component is BH. Initial time period of oscillation is 2 pi into root over I divided by M into BH. So one of the piece, after cutting into n number of parts, one of the part is made to oscillate. What is the time period of oscillation of one part? T dash is equal to 2 pi into root over I dash divided by M dash into BH. I dash is the moment of inertia of each part. M dash is the magnetic moment of each part. So I dash value. What is the general formula? ML square by 12 for thin bar magnet. Now what is the mass of the each part? M by N. Length of the each part? L square by what? 12. So which can be written as I dash value will be equal to I by N. Why it is I by N, understood? Why M dash is equal to M by N? Yesterday Ismail is asking, whenever the bar magnet is cutted into n equal parts parallel to length, when it is cutted into n equal parts either parallel to length or perpendicular to length, compulsory the magnetic moment value decreases. Magnetic moment value, when it is divided into n equal parts, magnetic moment value will become M dash is equal to M by N. Okay, Nara? So what we proved that then T dash value is equal to 2. Whenever a bar magnet divided into n equal parts, one of the part is made to oscillate in the same horizontal magnetic field, then its time period value changes or not changes? Not changes. Still, I'm expecting more doubt from you. That is the reason why I'm showing yesterday class. What is the next point? Bar magnet, magnetic moment value M, moment of inertia value I. It is cutted into n equal parts perpendicular to length. So what is the magnetic moment of each part? M by N. Moment of inertia of each part? M by N into Y written L by N whole square by 12. Then what is the time period of one of the part made to oscillate in the same magnetic field? So T dash value will be equal to T by N. Afterwards, two bar magnets are placed. Identical bar magnets are placed one over another. Either like this or placed side by side like this. Initial time period formula 2 pi into root over I divided by M into BH. So what is the final moment of inertia given by I dash value is equal to I plus I, which is 2I. What is the final magnetic moment value will be given by 2m. So what is the final time period formula? T2 value will be equal to Tn. Upon one bar magnet, another identical bar magnet has a place. If the like poles are together, time period value changes or not changes or not changes. So next point we discussed that one bar magnet is kept over another, both are identical, but like poles. Are they joined like this with the here of unlike poles, here of like poles? What is initial time period formula? 2 pi into root over I divided by m into bh. So moment of inertia, every case you have to calculate the moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of two bar magnets are given by 2I. Magnetic moments, resultant magnetic moment value given by 0. Already first topic we discussed how to calculate the resultant magnetic moment. Resultant magnetic moment can be calculated by using parallelogram law. When two bar magnets are of same magnetic moment but opposite in direction, the resultant magnetic moment value is 0. Whenever the resultant magnetic moment value is 0, T2 value will be equal to infinity. T2 value infinity means, so bar magnet, this combination will take infinite time. Infinite time means very large time. Very large time to complete one oscillation. Nearly we can consider, Vinith is asking, so that the combination is considered as nearly a truss. When it is a truss, a simple pendulum is a truss. What is the time taken to oscillate? To oscillate, the time taken will be equal to, so it will not oscillate. Instead of taking, you are telling it will not oscillate. What we are writing is, so it is taking infinitely large time. Infinitely large time means, so it is not at all oscillating. So time period value will be equal to T2 is equal to infinity. Sir, for bar magnet of same dimension, can we have the different, so different magnetic moment? Yes. Magnetic moment value depends upon area of cross section. Magnetic moment value depends upon extent of magnetization. Dimensions will not decide only the magnetic moment value. Magnetic moment value also depends upon extent of magnetization. So extent of magnetization. Sir, if the bar magnet is cutted both horizontally and vertically, then what is the time period value? Even that time period value also we can calculate. Whenever the bar magnet is cutted into horizontally and vertically, so I will discuss that also. So that time you should come to know how to calculate the magnetic moment value. Okay, Nara? So he is asked this doubt. Bar magnet is cutted into how bar magnet of same dimension can have the different so magnetic moment. That is I told to you. Magnetic moment value also depends upon strength, that extent of magnetization. It not only depends upon the dimension, it depends upon area of cross section, I will accept. But it also depends upon extent of magnetization. Due to that reason, Pooja, two bar magnets of same dimension will also have the so different magnetic moments. Afterwards, two bar magnets are placed side by side. The first time, so their magnetic moments are in the same direction. Second time, their magnetic moments are in opposite direction. Third time, their magnetic moments are perpendicular. So what is the ratio of the time period? T1 is to T2 is to T3. That is given by, so same dimension, combination, moment of inertia value will be same. Moment of inertia value will be same. For this combination, moment of inertia value will be same. Horizontal component also same. So then T value inversely proportional to magnetic moment. What is magnetic moment corresponding to first case? M1 plus M2. What is the magnetic moment corresponding to second place? Root over M1 minus M2. What is magnetic moment corresponding to third place? Root over M1 square plus M2 square. Sir, if the bar magnet does not oscillate means it will not take any time. It will not take any time or it will take infinite time. Both are considered nearly same. Infinite time means it is very large time. When it takes infinite time, when it is not moving or when it is moving extremely slow, that extremely slow motion approximately we can consider it as it is a rest position. Approximately consider as x, so that is rest position. Vinitha, it is taking infinite time, that is moving extremely very slowly. When it take infinite time, when it is moving extremely very slowly, when it is moving extremely very slowly, that we can take approximately at rest position. Is it okay now, Vinith? Vinith, is your doubt okay now? Okay, Pradeep, I will explain to you your point. When it is divided into n equal parts, so that also I will explain. That is same as that of divided into n equal parts, parallel to length and perpendicular to length. This last point, so once again I will explain this, but 2 points are there. Once if these points are completed, then we can go through some numericals of this concept. So what is the sixth point? See that. So let us suppose a bar magnet is there. Bar magnet is there. Now bar magnet is oscillating in a horizontal, in a uniform at the horizontal component of magnetic field BH. When it is oscillating, its time period of oscillation value, let me call T1. Time period of oscillation value, let me call T1. T1 value 2 pi into root over I divided by M into BH, where M is the magnetic moment of this bar magnet. Here the place, in this is the place. Here horizontal component of earth magnetic field is there everywhere. Now at this place, I applied another magnetic field. Another magnetic field also applied. Some external magnetic field is applied. Let me call that external magnetic field is B bar. What is the already initially magnetic field is there? BH bar. Now external magnetic field is there. Because of applying external magnetic field, its time period of oscillation compulsory changes. Because of the time period of oscillation not only depends upon moment of inertia, it also depends upon magnetic moment and it also depends upon external magnetic field also. So when external magnetic field is applied, time period value can I call T2? T2 value given by 2 pi into root over same moment of inertia, same magnetic moment. But what happened to the magnetic field value changes. Here I will consider resultant magnetic moment, resultant magnetic field induction BR. In place of BH, since there are two magnetic fields are there, I can write it as BR. Can I write this value of BR? What is BR? BR bar is the resultant of which one? Is the resultant of B bar and BH bar. Now can I divide these both T1 by T2? What is the ratio of T1 by T2? When I divide these both, 2 pi cancel. I value cancel. M value cancel. What is left given by? Which is equal to root over of BR divided by BH. BR divided by BH. Where BR is the resultant of B and BH. The resultant of B and BH, the BR magnitude not only depends upon magnitude of B and BH, but also angle between B and BH. Okay, Nara? So what is the first point I will consider? If B and BH, B is the external magnetic field and BH is the horizontal component of magnetic field, if B and BH both are in the same direction, both are in the same direction. When both are in the same direction, that means both are parallel vectors, both are applied parallel to each other. So now B will be like this, BH will be like this, both are parallel. When both are parallel, theta value will be equal to 0. Whenever the theta value will be equal to 0, whenever B and BH both are in the same direction, BR value will become, BR value will be equal to B plus BH. Can I write? When BR value B plus BH, what happened to T1 by T2 value? T1 by T2 value will be given by root over. So BR divided by BH. So what I will get? B plus BH, BR value B plus BH divided by BH. Here numerator is more or denominator is more? Numerator is more. Then which one or denominator? From this, T1 value greater than T2 value. T1 value greater than T2. What does it mean? Now, initially bar magnet is oscillating. It is oscillating in a horizontal component of electromagnetic field BH. Another external magnetic field is applied parallel to BH. What happened to the time period of oscillation? Time period of oscillation, does it increase or decrease? Vinith? Manasa, are you there? So time period of oscillation value, will it increase or decrease? So time period of oscillation value will be T1 value greater than T2 value. Correct, Ara? That is time period of oscillation value will be Magnetic field inversely proportional here actually decreases. That's very good. Because here whenever T value and I value, T value and M value constant, so I value and M value constant, T inversely proportional to B. Whenever B value increase, what happened to T value? Decreases. T value will be decreases. Second point, if B and BH both are in opposite direction, if B bar and BH bar both are opposite direction, both opposite in direction. Tell me, Ra, when both are opposite in direction, so what happened to BR value? The resultant magnetic field, both are opposite direction means both are anti-parallel. So if B bar is applied like this and BH bar is applied like this, when both are anti-parallel, so what will get BR value? BR value will be given by either B minus BH or BH minus B. Whenever BH value greater than B, BH minus B. Otherwise B minus BH. So that time what is T1 by T2 value? T1 by T2 value will be given by, so root over. What is T1 by T2 value? T1 by T2 value will be equal to root over BR divided by BH. So BH minus B. BH minus B divided by which one? BH minus B divided by BH. Here, numerator is less. Compare with the denominator. So what does it mean? T1 value less than T2 or T2 value greater than T1. T2 value greater than T1. Obviously, whenever the resultant magnetic field induction value decrease, what happened to the time period of oscillation? Will be increases. Similarly, if B bar and BH bar both are perpendicular, if B bar and BH bar are perpendicular, are mutually perpendicular to each other, so they applied perpendicularly, perpendicular to each other. When both are perpendicular to each other, so what is the time period value will be given by? Here value will be given by BH, this value will be given by BH, B. What happened to BR value? So BR value will be given by root over, so BH square plus BR square, B square. That time what is the time period formula will be given by? So T1 by T2 value will be equal to, T1 by T2 value is equal to root over BR divided by which one? BH. So BR value will be equal to root over under root of, here I will get one more root. One more root of which one? B square plus BH square. B square plus BH square under root is there. Divided by which one? So divided by BH. So here numerator is more, denominator is more. Numerator value more than denominator, denominator value greater than more numerator. So this is the value of B square plus BH square. So numerator only more than the denominator. When numerator more than denominator, T1 value greater than which one? No, T2 value. What happened to the time period of oscillation value? Does it increase or decrease? It is going to be decreases. So T1 value greater than T2. Is this case understood, students? Okay, Nara? So instead of one magnetic field, if there are two magnetic fields are there, what you need to do? You need to calculate the resultant magnetic field. The resultant magnetic field is increases. Root over B square plus BH square. Here only BH is there. If I write only BH, B value 0, I will write BH square. BH square, so square root value BH. Numerator, denominator will be same. But here B square term will be added. When B square term will be added, so what I will get the answer? So which value will be greater? Which value will be greater here? B value greater, BH value will be greater. Correct? B square plus BH square. So B square plus BH square, what I will get the answer? T1 value greater than T0. Pradeep, is your doubt cleared? How numerator is greater? If I take B value 0, BH square root is BH. BH by BH cancel, same. But B square is added. Something term will be added to BH. When something term will be added, numerator only greater. When numerator greater than denominator, so T1 value greater than T2 value. Is it okay, Nara? So seventh point. The next point I will consider. Actually, so time period formula what I written? T is equal to 2 pi into root over I divided by M into BH. For a same bar magnet of same moment of inertia, same magnetic moment, the time period value inversely proportional to root over BH. Can I write? For a given bar magnet, the time period of oscillation value inversely proportional to BH. Actually, BH value not constant at everywhere. BH value going to be changed from place to place. Regarding this BH value, we will come to know when we take the resultant B algebraic sum, resultant formula parallelogram law only. BR formula, BR is given by root over, so B square plus BH square plus 2 into B into BH into cos theta, parallelogram law formula only. Whenever B and BH both are in the same direction, theta value is 0. Theta value 0 means BR value will be equal to B plus BH. Whenever B and BH both are anti-parallel, so theta value 180. When theta value 180, BR value either BH minus B or B minus BH. Whenever the theta value 90, cos 90 value 0. So formula for BR value will be given by B square plus BH square. Okay na, Akshata? When to write this formula, when to write this formula, when to write this formula. Is it understood, Akshata? For a given bar magnet, T value inversely proportional to root over BH. BH value depends change from place to place. Here I can also write so T2 by T1. If there are two places are given, so time period ratio will be given by BH1 divided by BH2. Actually, what is BH? If I consider, whenever a bar magnet is suspended freely or magnetic radial suspended freely, the needle will not come to rest position exactly horizontal or exactly vertical. It will come to rest position by making some angle with the horizontal. It will come to rest position in the direction of the at the resultant magnetic field. If I call at the resultant magnetic field is BE bar. At the resultant magnetic field is inclined some angle theta with the horizontal. This theta only called as angle of dip. Regarding this, we'll come to know in the next topic, angle of dip. Angle made by at the total magnetic field with the horizontal is called as angle of dip. When at the total magnetic field is making an angle theta, so its magnetic field is resolved into two components. One component is BH, one component is BV. So BH is called as horizontal component, BV is called as vertical component. So what is the value of BH? BH value will be given by BE into cos theta. When I resolve BE into two components, what is BH value? BE into cos theta. And what is the vertical component is given by BV. BV value will be given by BE into sin theta. So this component is called as horizontal component. This component is called as vertical component. When you know horizontal component and vertical component, when I divide equation 2 with equation 1, if you want to calculate angle of declination, equation 2 divided by equation 1 will give you sin theta by cos theta value, which is tan theta. Tan theta value will be equal to BV divided by BH. At the magnetic field having two components are there. One component is given by BV, vertical component. One component is given by horizontal component. Regarding this, in further class, you will come to know. Till now, we are considering, because we are on the Earth's surface, till now we consider horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. That horizontal component of Earth magnetic field, which is given by what? BH. Are you getting around? So Earth magnetic field horizontal, this BH value is going to be changed by changing theta value. Theta is called as what? Angle of dip. For suppose there are two places are given. At one place angle of dip value theta 1, at another place angle of dip value theta 2. Here angle of dip value theta 1, here horizontal component value BH1, here horizontal component value BH2. So one of the bar magnet is made to oscillate at two different places with angle of dip value. So this is theta 1 and theta 2 are called as angle of dip value. At one place angle of dip value theta 1, at another place angle of dip value theta 2. So in one place horizontal component of magnetic field is BH1, in another place horizontal component of magnetic field is BH2. What is the ratio of time periods are given by? So for example, I want to T2 by T1. T2 by T1 ratio will be given by BH1, inversely proportional, divided by BH2. So BH1 can be also written as root over BH1 value will be equal to BE into cos theta 1, where BE is the Earth total magnetic field, by BH2 value given by BE into cos theta 2. Have you got it, students? The horizontal component of Earth magnetic field also not same everywhere. The horizontal component of Earth magnetic field is changes from place to place. So horizontal component of electromagnetic field value depends upon angle of dip. Two different places angle of dips are given, theta 1 and theta 2. What is the ratio of the time period of oscillation of a same bar magnet at two different places? In two different places, T2 by T1 value given by BH2 divided by BH1, which can be also written as BE into cos theta 1 divided by BE into cos theta 2. Is this point clear, Dara? At a space where gravity is 0, then the time period of, so here time period of oscillation value not depends upon acceleration due to gravity. Madhu, time period of oscillation value not depends upon acceleration due to gravity. What is time period of oscillation formula? T is equal to 2 pi into root over I divided by, so m into bh. If there is gravity not there also, no problem, but there is magnetic field should be there. That magnetic field may be because of the earth, because of the external magnetic field, whatever let it be. In gravity free space, there is G value will be equal to 0. When G value will be equal to 0, whereas for simple pendulum, time period formula will be given by, so 2 pi into, you will come to know. Why should we write in terms of BV? When should we consider BV? When should we consider BH? That components based on when I apply bar magnet is suspended. So in which way bar magnet is suspended? Whether it is horizontally suspended, whether it is vertically suspended, based on that we can write BV value or BH value. Understood? On the earth surface, horizontally we'll consider horizontal component is BV and vertical component is given by BH. So time period of a simple pendulum given by 2 pi into root over L divided by G. In gravity free space, G value will be equal to 0. So what happened to the time period value? Time period value will be equal to infinity. Time period value infinity means the bob will oscillate or will not oscillate. It will not oscillate. Beneath your doubt, whenever the time period value infinity, pendulum will not oscillate. Understood, Ara? Is this point clear, Ara? At two different places. So angle of inclinations are given, angle of dip value given. Then how can we calculate? So next point, the last point related with this. For example, two bar magnets are there. One bar magnet having a magnetic moment M1. Upon this bar magnet, another bar magnet is there of magnetic moment M2. Two bar magnets are joined. First time, so like poles are joined together. North pole, this is of south pole. And here is there of north pole, here is there of south pole. What is the resultant magnetic moment value given by? Now this combination is made to oscillate. In a horizontal component of earth magnetic field, the time period of oscillation value will be given by, so T1 value 2 pi into root over I divided by, so what can I able to write here? M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2 into BH. What is I there? I is the moment of inertia of the combination. Total combination moment of inertia I. When they place like one over another like this, what is the resultant magnetic moment given by M1 plus M2? T1 value is equal to 2 pi into root over I divided by M1 plus M2 into BH. Now the same bar magnets are placed one over another. But this time, unlike poles are joined together, North Pole, South Pole. And this is of South Pole, North Pole. And the first one having a magnetic moment value M1. Second one having a magnetic moment value M2. Sir, why can't we take 1 divided by 2? And nothing is there. For finding tan theta, I divided 2 with 1. You can also take 1 divided by 2 also. Regarding that you are asking. Now in this time, what is the time period of oscillation value? T2. So T2 value given by same moment of inertia I. But magnetic moment value given by M1 minus M2. M1 minus M2 into same horizontal component value given by BH. So from this, what I will get the answer for T2 by T1 value? T2 by T1 value will be equal to root over. When I divide both, T2 by T1 value, why not 2I? For this system together, I am calling it as 2I. For this system of two bar magnets, I am calling moment of inertia I. You can take it also 2I also. Then what is there? If I take 2I here, here also I need to take 2I. Here also 2I, here also 2I. When I divide 2I will be cancelled. Then what I will get T2 by T1 value? T2 by T1 value will be equal to M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2 divided by what I will get? M1 minus M2. T2 by T1 value will be equal to, so M1 plus M2 divided by M1 minus M2. If I square on both sides, so what I will get T2 square divided by T1 square. T2 square divided by T1 square value is given by M1 plus M2 divided by M1 minus M2. When you cross multiply and simplify, we can also write the answer for M1 by M2. What I will get the M1 by M2 value will be given by T2 square plus T1 square divided by, so T2 square minus T1 square. T2 square minus T1 square. Actually, whenever you know, first time, if they given the question like this, two bar magnets are placed one over another with the like poles are joined. Second time, unlike poles are joined. So first time, time period is T1. Second time is time period is T2. If they ask to calculate, what is the ratio of? Sir, 2 pi. 2 pi will be cancelled, Nara. Here 2 pi cancel. I'm dividing equation 2 with the T2 with the T1. Here also 2 pi, okay. T2 with the T1. 2 pi will be cancelled. Then I can write M1 by M2 value will be equal to T2 square plus T1 square divided by T2 square minus T1 square. T2 square minus T1 square. Can I write, Ra? So in this way, you can compare the magnetic moments. So these are the points you should know related with this time period of oscillation of a bar magnet. Time period of oscillation of a suspended bar magnet. And Pradeep, few members are asking, when we divide the bar magnet into x equal parts parallel to length or n equal parts parallel to length, n equal parts perpendicular to length. Initially, the time period of oscillation is given by t is equal to 2 pi. 2 pi into root over I divided by m into bh. When it is cutted into equal parts, n equal parts parallel to length, n equal parts perpendicular to length. What is the new time period formula? T dash. T dash value given by 2 pi into root over I dash divided by m dash into bh. To calculate the new time period, you should know I dash value and m dash value. What is m dash value? M dash value, because of cutting into n equal parts parallel to length, it will become m by n. Because of cutting into perpendicular to length, it will become m by n square. This is new magnetic moment. After calculating the new magnetic moment, what is the new? So which one now? New moment of inertia. What is the mass of the each part? Because of cutting into n equal parts parallel to length, it will become m by n. Perpendicular to length, again it will become n, m by n square. And length value will be given by, because of cutting into perpendicular to length, it will become L by n. Parallel to length, it will not decrease, L by n whole square. Divided by which one? No, divided by 12. Pradeep, are you listening up? I dash value will be equal to, here n square is there, here n square is there. 1 by n power 4. 1 by n power 4 into ml square divided by 12. ml square by 12 is the initial moment of inertia. What happened to I dash value? I dash value is equal to I divided by n power 4. When I dash value will be equal to I divided by n power 4, what happened to T dash? T dash is equal to 2 pi into root over I dash value. I dash value I divided by n power 4 divided by. So what I will get the answer for m dash? M dash value will be equal to m by n square into bh. Here one n square will be cancelled. So what I will get the answer for T dash? That n square will come outside. It will become 1 by n. 1 by n into 2 pi into root over. So I divided by, which I will get m into bh. Finally, what I will get the answer for T dash? T dash value will be equal to T by n. Okay, Nara? Pradeep, is your doubt cleared? How to calculate the resultant time period because of the cutting of bar magnet parallel to length and also perpendicular to length? Who asked this one? Understood? So this is the concept of suspended bar magnet in a uniform magnetic field. Yesterday I given some questions assignment as yesterday assignment questions. In that classroom discussion questions, even all are simple models only, all small, not complicated, all simple questions only. Few questions which I felt somewhat different, that questions I have selected. Now we'll go through that questions. What is n means? N means how many number of parts. You divided n equal parts parallel to length, n equal parts perpendicular to length. N means how many number of parts. I divided 3 parts parallel to length, 3 parts perpendicular to length. Then n value will be equal to 3. Pradeep, What is n means? Understood? What is the meaning of n? Okay, na? If they are unequal parts also you can calculate. Sir, okay, sir, but if parts are unequal, if parts are unequal also, you need to calculate individually. Parts are unequal, calculation of time period is somewhat difficult. When parts are unequal, we cannot know, we don't know what is the mass of the each part. So that's why to calculate the time period, compulsory you should divide it into equal parts. If they are unequal parts, moment of inertia, how can you calculate? Moment of inertia of each part is m dash. Then you have to know what is the mass of that each part. M dash into, so L dash square divided by 12, where m dash is the mass of the which part. When it is equal part, you can write m by n. When they are unequal parts, what is the mass of that part? You should know. Understood, Ara? Pradeep? So question number 95. Question number 95, once you see, two bar magnets are placed together in a uniform magnetic field, vibrate with a time period value 3 seconds. Initially, they vibrate with a time period value 3 seconds. If one magnet is reverse, the combination takes 4 seconds for one vibration. What is the ratio of their magnetic moments? So two bar magnets are placed one over another. This is one bar magnet. This is another bar magnet. First one having a magnetic moment value m1. Second one having a magnetic moment value m2. Initially, the time period of oscillation value given it as 3 seconds. Second time, two bar magnets again placed one over another. But one of the bar magnet is reverse. Second time, the time period of oscillation value given it as 4 seconds. But here you should come to know in which case bar magnets are placed one over another with like poles together. In which case unlike poles are together. How we come to know? First time they are like poles are, unlike poles are. So what happened to the time period value? Time period value increases. Time period value increases means what happened to the magnetic moment value should be decreased. Time period is for a given bar magnet, time period inversely proportional to root m. That you know that. When one bar magnet placed over another, here I will consider it as like poles, north pole, south pole. Here also north pole, south pole. What is the resultant magnetic moment value? Resultant magnetic moment value will be given by m1 plus m2. Resultant magnetic moment value given by m1 plus m2. Here, one will be of north pole, south pole. One will be of south pole, north pole. What is the resultant magnetic moment value given by m2? M2 value given by m1 minus m2. M2 value will be given by what? M1 minus m2. And the given condition, here they not mention anything regarding m1 and m2 also. Here we need to take the condition m1 is greater than m2. Whenever m1 is greater than m2, resultant formula, the resultant magnetic moment formula, which is given by, so m1 minus m2. M1 minus m2. What is the resultant magnetic moment formula? M1 minus m2. Then what I will get the ratio? T1 by T2. T1 by T2 ratio is given by root over of what I will get here? M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Can I squaring on both sides? So T1 square divided by T2 square value will be equal to M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2. What is T1 value? T1 value 3 square, T2 value 4 square. So 3 square divided by, this is of 3 square divided by 4 square will be equal to how much? M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2. So what I will get the after cross multiplication? 9 divided by 16 will be equal to M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2. When I cross multiply 9 into M1 plus 9 into M2 will be equal to 16 into M1 minus 16 into M2. Sending this 16 M2 term this side, I will get 25 into M2 will be equal to how much I will get? So 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9 means, so what I will get the answer, which is of 7 na? 16 minus 9, which is of 7 into m1. What is the ratio of m1 by m2? M1 by M2 ratios are given by, which is 25 by 7. Okay now students, 25 by 7. Sir, but you taken, here I by mistake I written, na? Here I need to write M1 greater than M2. I written M1 greater than M2. Sir, but you took M2 value greater than M1. Answer will be same or different. Actually, what will happen when I not take this M2 value greater than M1? So two bar magnets placed one over another in a uniform magnetic field, time period value will be equal to 3 seconds. If one, they need to mention here M1 value greater than M2. In question, I think they not mentioned. They need to mention. Without mentioning, here will get confusion whether to write M1 minus M2 or M2 minus M1. If M1 greater than M2, then only I can write M1 minus M2. If M2 greater than M1, then only I can write M2 minus M1. There they need to mention that. In question, they not mention, but they need to mention this. Then only we can find out this. Is this question understood, Ara? Actually, here some problem with the PDF converter. Yesterday that PDF converter only, because of that only it asked update. Because of that only suddenly, so that class stopped. Today I will try to make that PDF converter. If it is possibility is there, then I will try to send these notes in class, recorded notes in class. But these are not like other subjects. These are not simple questions. So you should come to know what is the concept is there. Okay, now understood, Pradeep? Pradeep, is your doubt cleared, Ara? Next question. The minus 22 by 7, minus 25 by 7 is meaningless. Minus sign, minus not represent anything. Here it is a ratio. Ratio of negative sign, it will not represent nothing. Even if you take M2 greater than M1 also, you will get the answer minus 25 by 7. That minus sign will represent nothing. Okay, na? So next question. The question number 99. Question number 99 from the old material. A bar magnet is suspended in a horizontal magnetic field. Time period value T. If a piece of wood, same moment of inertia as that of magnet attached to it, what is the new time period value? Initially, one bar magnet is there. If I call its magnetic moment value T, so time period value T, T formula 2 pi into root over I divided by, so M into BH, where I is the moment of inertia, M is the magnetic moment. Now they're telling that on this bar magnet, they kept one piece of wood. This is the piece of wood. Wood means its magnetic moment value. So this magnetic moment value will be 0. This magnetic moment value, wood is a not magnetic material. You cannot magnetize the wood. Its magnetic moment value will be 0. So that's why what happened to the new moment of inertia, I dash, both having same moment of inertia. Though it is not having magnetic moment of inertia, both the system will be added. Now both together they will oscillate with moment of inertia given by I plus I, which is given by 2I. What is the new magnetic moment is given by one magnetic moment value M, other magnetic moment value 0. New magnetic moment value will be equal to M only. What is the new time period of oscillation value? New time period of oscillation can be written as T dash. T dash value given by root over 2 pi into I dash divided by M dash into I dash divided by, so M dash into BH. Then T dash value will be equal to, so 2 pi into, this root over I will get. Here what is I dash value? 2 into I. 2 into I divided by here M dash value M only, M into BH. Which can be also written as T dash value is equal to, I can bring that root to outside. When it is outside, 2 pi into root over, which is I divided by M into BH. What is 2 pi into root over M into BH value? So T dash value is equal to root 2 into T. Understood, Ara? Y magnetic moment of, so one will be of bar magnet. This is of magnet, bar magnet, and this is of wood. This will be of wood. Wood, since magnetic moment value will be 0. Okay, Nara, but moment of inertia will be added. Moment of inertia of the system. So total moment of inertia is the sum of moment of inertia of the bar magnet, moment of inertia of wood. So total moment of inertia will be given by 2. Sir, if the material is there, sir, if the material is there in place of wood, if material is there in place of wood, there you should know what is its moment, magnetic moment value. By knowing the magnetic moment value, you can calculate the resultant magnetic moment. By calculating the resultant magnetic moment value, you can find out what is the new time period value. So T dash value will be equal to how much? That can be calculated. Is this one understood, Ara? Sir, in the 7th point, Y moment of inertia is not added. In the 7th point means now which point I need to consider? Y moment of inertia added only. I consider the moment of inertia of the both the systems together. Actually, the moment of inertia of the one is I and other also I. This is I1 and this is I2. This total moment of inertia I called I in that question. Then I written the time period formula 2 pi into root over I. I value nothing but I1 plus I2 divided by M1 plus M2 into BH. Okay, na Vinita? It is added only. Added term only written. Next. Question number 107. Short bar magnets of magnetic moment value 2 ampere meter square. Moment of inertia value 6 into 10 to the power of 2 kilogram meter square. Freely suspended such that the magnetic axial line in the direction of magnetic meridian. If the magnet is displaced by very small angle 3 degrees, the angular acceleration value you want to calculate. What is the question 107 they given? Bar magnet is given. Bar magnet is suspended in external uniform magnetic field. Initially, this bar magnet is in the direction of this external magnetic field. What is that external magnetic field? They given it as BH. What is the value of BH they given? So horizontal component of electromagnetic field, they given it as 4 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. This is BH value. Now this bar magnet is slightly displaced through an angle theta is equal to 3 degrees. It is slightly displaced. When it is slightly displaced, what is this bar magnet? Magnetic field induction value. The magnetic field induction of bar magnet, they given it as 2 ampere meter square. And this bar magnet moment of inertia value given it as 6 into 10 to the power of 2 kilogram by meter square. Kilogram meter square. This is the data they given. They are asking us to calculate what is alpha value, angular acceleration. What is the angular acceleration value? Angular acceleration, alpha value is equal to how much? To calculate the angular acceleration, first what is the formula for torque? Tau is equal to m into bh into sine theta. Actually, whenever the theta is very small, tau can be written as tau formula I into alpha is equal to m into bh into theta. Whenever the theta is very small, sine theta will be equal to theta. From this, we want to calculate alpha value. Alpha value given by capital M into BH divided by I into which one? No, theta. Where alpha is called as angular acceleration. What is alpha value? So what is the magnetic moment value? Magnetic moment value given by 2. And what is the horizontal component of electromagnetic field value? 4 into 10 power of minus 4. 4 into 10 power of minus 4. Divided by I value given how much? 6 into 10 to the power of 2. 6 into 10 to the power of 2. But how can I write theta? Theta given it as 3 degrees. Actually, 2 pi radians. Whenever it is not a sine function or cos function, compulsory it should be in radians. So 2 pi radians will be equal to 360 degrees. What is the value of 1 degree? 1 degree value will be equal to 2 pi divided by 360. What is the value of 3 degrees value? 3 degrees value will be equal to 2 pi into 3 divided by 360. So what I will get the answer is given by 6 into pi divided by 360. 6 into pi divided by 360. So that will be in radians. 3 degrees is equal to how many radians, which is given by 6 into pi divided by 360. Compulsory when it is not a sine or cos function, you should write in terms of, okay, I will cancel here. So you should write in terms of, so radians only. 6 ones are 6 6 are 60 here I will get. Better? So you have to simplify this. Still, what is the term will be left here given by? So here is the again 2 ones are 2 30s are. Again 2 2s are, again 2 15s are. Okay, Nara? So what is left? Numerator value will be given by 15 into 6. 15 6 value will be given by final answer you are telling. So final answer value will be given by which is equal to pi divided by pi by 60. What is the final answer? Here is given by not 60. M value will be equal to 2. BH value will be equal to 4 into 10 power of minus 2. I value will be given by 6 into 10 to the power of plus 2. So theta value will be given by here. Theta value you are telling now. So 6 divided by 60. Pi divided by 60. Okay, I will write it as pi divided by 60. This is equal to pi divided by 60 radians. When I write this, so what is the final answer for here? We'll get M into BH na. M value will be equal to 2. Magnetic moment given 2 only na. Magnetic moment value given it as 2. BH value given it as 4. 4 into 10 power of 4 into 10 power of minus 4. 4 into 10 power of minus 4. What is the final answer? Four into 10 power of minus 4 divided by I value. I value given it as, what is the value of I? Moment of inertia is 6 into 10 to the power of 2. 6 into 10 to the power of 2 into theta value given by pi divided by 60. Pi divided by 60. So 2 ones are 2 30s are. And again 2 2s are 2 3s are. Again 2 ones are 2 15s are. I'll get the answer. Alpha value will be equal to pi divided by 45. Pi divided by 45 into 10 power of. They given already in terms of 10 power of. 10 power of minus 6. Angular acceleration is dash into 10 power of minus 6 radian per second square. It is. So angular acceleration value pi by 45 into 10 power of minus 6. So radian per second square. Radian per second square. Is this question understood, Ara? So this is the question number 107. After this question number 107, in this question what we calculated? Angular acceleration value. To calculate the angular acceleration value, first what is the formula? We apply the formula torque. By torque formula we calculated angular acceleration. Next question. Question number 109. So last 2 more questions. This is question number 109. The magnetic needle of a vibration magnetometer makes 12 oscillations per minute. Yesterday I told you vibration magnetometer works on the principle of whenever a bar magnet is suspended in uniform magnetic field, the bar magnet oscillates. That is the working principle of vibration magnetometer. The vibration magnetometer, the magnetic needle initially makes 12 oscillations per minute in a horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. When external short bar magnet is placed some distance along the axis of the needle, so in the same line, it makes 15 oscillations per minute. Actually, number of oscillations per second is called as frequency. Initially, one magnetic needle is there. Magnetic needle or bar magnet. Now, bar magnet is suspended in a horizontal component of Earth magnetic field BS. Initially, what is the time period of oscillation value? Time period of oscillation or frequency of oscillation. Frequency means number of oscillations completed in 1 second. Here they given 12 oscillations per minute. So 12 oscillations per minute means how many number of oscillations per second will become 12 divided by 60. 12 ones are 12 fives are. So 1 by 5. That is initially frequency. Initial frequency value given by so 1 by 5. What is frequency formula? Frequency formula n1 value given by 1 by 2 pi into root over. So capital M into BH. Frequency is the reciprocal of time period. Capital M into BH divided by which one? Divided by I. Initially there is only one magnetic field is there. So frequency value given by n1. Now second time they're telling another magnetic needle, another magnetic field is applied by using a bar magnet. Another magnetic field is placed at some distance. At some distance, another magnet is placed. Because of this magnet, magnetic field value given by B. And how this magnet is placed? It is placed along the same direction as that of BH. There they given it is. So another magnet, when an external short magnet is placed some distance along the axis of the needle. Initially needle is along the direction of BH, along the axis of the needle. This is the axis of the needle. Along the axis of the needle, another magnetic field is there. So along the axis of the needle, when an external short wire magnet is placed some distance along the axis of the needle in the same line, it makes 15 oscillations. Because of applying the external magnetic field, frequency value increase. It is making 15 oscillations. So second time, what is the formula for N2? N2 value will be given by 1 by 2 pi into 1 by 2 pi into root over. First time only one bar magnet is there. So 1 by 4 you will get it. That you will come to know. 12 ones are 12 twos are. N2 value, okay. N2 value they given it as 15 oscillations per minute. N2 formula I am writing. N2 formula will be given by 1 by 2 pi into same bar magnet. Magnetic moment value will not change. But B and BH both are applied in the same direction. So what I will get the answer? B plus BH. Divided by which one? No, divided by I will get. What is N2 they given? N2 is the 15 oscillations per minute. That is given by 15 divided by 60. 15 divided by 60 value 1 by 4. I got N1 value and N2 value. Now what they are asking us to calculate? If one of the poles of the bar magnet are interchanged, one of the poles of the bar magnet are interchanged. So what they are asking us to calculate? They are asking us to calculate how many number of oscillations it will make. Initially, bar magnet, it is placed like this. It is of south pole, it is of north pole. Now second time they're telling the poles of this bar magnet are interchanged. When it is interchanged, this will become south pole, this will become north pole. Whenever it is interchanged, so how many number of oscillations it will make? I want to calculate N3 value. N3 formula will be given by 1 by 2 pi. 1 by 2 pi into root over magnetic moment value seen. Whenever it is reverse, what will come to know? Either B minus BH value or BH minus B value. Here you will come to know BH value greater than B. Then I can write M into BH minus B divided by BH. I want to calculate N3 value only. I want to calculate. So here N1 value 1 by 2 pi into M into BH by I. This value will be equal to 1 by 4. N2 value will be equal to 1 by 2 pi into M into B plus BH. Sorry, this is 1 by 5. This value will be equal to 1 by 5. And this value will be equal to 1 by 4. Okay, Nara? What is N1 by N2? N1 by N2 value will be given by N1 value 1 by 5. By N2 value will be given by 1 by 4, which is equal to root over. I term will be cancelled, capital M term will be cancelled. So N1 value, there is only one component, BH value, whereas N2 value given by B plus BH. So what I will get the answer is given by 4 divided by 5 will be equal to BH divided by B plus BH. B plus BH. 4 divided by 5 whole square will be equal to BH divided by B plus BH, which implies 16 divided by 25 will be equal to BH divided by B plus BH. B plus BH. When I cross multiply, what I will get here? 16 into B plus 16 into BH will be equal to 25 into BH. From this, this value will be equal to 25 into BH. So 16 into B will be equal to 9 into BH. When 16 into B is equal to 9 into BH, B value will be equal to 9 divided by 16. 9 divided by 16 into which one? BH. So no doubt at all, B value less than BH. When B value less than BH, whenever the poles of the bar magnet are interchanged, what is N3 value? N3 value will be given by 1 by 2 pi into root over. So root over M into BH minus B divided by BH value. Last step. What I want to calculate. So 1 second draw, closing the chart box. What I want to calculate, what is the time period of frequency of oscillation when poles of the bar magnets are interchanged? So when I divide equation 1 with equation 3, when you divide N1 with N3 or N3 by, I will write, I want to calculate N3 value now. I will find out N3 divided by N2 is equal to N3 by N2 value will be equal to N3 by N2 value will be given by, so BH value greater than B, BH minus B divided by BH. Right, Tara? So BH value I come to know. Relation between B and BH I come to know. So BH value as it is, B value will be equal to how much? B value will be equal to 9 divided by 25. Correct, Tara? Sorry, 9 divided by 16. B value will be equal to 9 divided by 16. 9 by 16 into BH divided by BH will be equal to N3 by N2 value. How many number of answer is given? Number of oscillations per minute only. In terms of minute, what is N1 value? N1 value will be equal to 12. When N1 value will be equal to 12, what I will get? N3 value will be equal to 12 into root over. Here LCM is 16. So 16 minus 9 into BH divided by 16 into BH. So BH term will be cancelled. What I will get? N3 value? N3 value is equal to, so under root of how much? 16 minus 9, 7. 7 divided by 16. 7 divided by 16 into 12 can I take inside the root? So 144. Simplify this. What you will get the answer for N3? N3 value given by root over 63. Whenever the poles of the bar magnet are reversed, what is the number of oscillations completed per minute? The number of oscillations completed per minute value will be given by, so root over 63. So is there any doubt regarding this question? Why you consider M and I same bar magnet? Bar magnet is not changed. Single bar magnet is made to oscillate only. Once again, initially one bar magnet is oscillating in the presence of horizontal component of earth magnetic field. It will make 12 oscillations per minute. If I want to calculate, even if you not convert also, no problem. So 12 divided by 60, that is a 1 by 5. Frequency formula N1 value 1 by 2 pi into root over bar magnet magnetic moment value M into BH divided by I, which is equal to 1 by 5. Second time, another bar magnet is placed at some distance. It is not placed on this. It is placed at some distance to provide external magnetic field B such that this bar magnet is along the direction. It is along the axis of this bar magnet. Its magnetic moment is not given. This bar magnet purpose is what? For producing the magnetic field only. No need of considering the magnetic moment value. Initially, the bar magnet is in magnetic meridian. The given bar magnet is in magnetic meridian. Magnetic meridian means it will align in the direction of BH. Now, another bar magnet is providing the external magnetic field B, such that B and BH both are in the same direction. It will make 15 oscillations per minute. N2 value will be equal to 15. N2 formula 1 by 2 pi into M into the resultant magnetic field value given by B plus BH divided by I will be equal to 1 by 4. Now they are asking if the poles of this bar magnets are reversed. When poles of the bar magnets are reversed, BH value, B value both are in opposite direction. How many number of oscillations it will make? How many number of oscillations it will make? When B and BH both are anti-parallel, so N3 formula 1 by 2 pi into M into BH minus B divided by BH. First I want to know what is the relation between B and BH. For that relation, I divided n1 with n2. By dividing n1 with n2, I showed that b value will be equal to 9 by 16 into bh. Then now I divided n1 with n3 with n1. By dividing n3 with n1, then you can find out the value of n3. Is it understood, Anna? Then we can find out the value of n3. Question, simple question only. Why n2 value 12? Here answer in key in options, they asking answer in how many number of oscillations per minute. That's why I taken n1 value will be equal to 12 minutes. When it is 12 minutes, it will be a 1 by 5 seconds. 1 by 5. So the minute inverse, here second inverse. Why I taken 12 means you can take even also n1 also as it is not n2. n1 value is 1 by 4. If you take 1 by 4 also, final answer should be converted. Final answer should be converted into minutes. Understood, Shruti? Shruti, is your doubt cleared? In last step, n2 value 24. Where 24? Here they given last step. First time number of oscillations are 12. Frequency 12. Second time frequency 15. Second time frequency 15. If you are getting confusion with this only, you can do one thing. So you can do one thing. Now n1 value 12 minutes given, 12 minutes, minute in inverse given. When you convert into seconds, 1 by 5. And n2 value 15 minutes they given. 15 minutes means 15 by 60 will be a 1 by 4. 15 ones are 15 fours are. Last step, it is n3. n3 value, it will not get 12. n3 value, it is not n2, Shruti, it is n3. n3 value will be given by 7 by 16. 16 minus 9 value 7. 7 by 16 into this 12 when you are taking to inside the square root, that will be a 144. So 4 table, 4 fours are. Again 4 table, 4 threes are, and 4 six are. 4 ones are, 4 nines are. What is 9 sevens are? 63. Answer is root 63 only, na? Answer is root 63 only, na? Doubt cleared, Ara? Is this question understood? Then next question also same model. So that you complete question number 111. Magnetic needle has a frequency 20 oscillations per minute in the horizontal field. When field of magnet suspends the earth magnet, the frequency increases to 30 oscillations per minute. What is the ratio of the magnetic fields of magnet to earth? Initially, bar magnet is oscillating, frequency value given it as. So n1 value will be equal to 1 by 2 pi into root over m into bh. Only horizontal component of earth magnetic field is there. M into bh divided by I. When another magnetic field is applied in the direction of bh, so number of or frequency given by, so n2 m into, so bh plus b, both are in the same direction now. bh plus b divided by I. What is the ratio of n1 by n2 value? n1 by n2 ratio will be given by, so root over what I will get, bh divided by bh plus b. What they given n1 value? n1 value given how much? n1 value given 20, n2 value given it as 30. Okay, no problem. n1 value, n2 value both are in minutes only. Even without conversion also, you are finding the ratio, na? n1 value 20 by n2 value 30 whole square will be equal to bh divided by bh plus b. 0 0 cancel. 4 divided by 3 will be equal to bh divided by bh plus b. Cross multiply, what I will get? 4 into bh, which implies 4 into bh plus 4 into b will be equal to 3 into bh. Now they are asking us to calculate Okay, Nana? 4 into BH, 4 into BH plus 4 into B will be equal to 3 into BH value. The final answer, you have to find out the ratio. Ratio's answer, you will get it as. Correct, Nana? Final answer will be of 4 divided by 9. Yes. This ratio will be of 4 divided by 9. Not 4 divided by 9. Where 4 divided by 9? Okay, here I did mistake. Okay. This is 4 by 9. 4 by 9 means 4 into BH plus 4 into B will be equal to 9 into BH. Squaring na? 9 into BH. Then what I will get the answer? 4 into B value will be equal to 5 into BH. They are asking us to calculate what is the ratio of B divided by BH. B divided by BH value will be equal to, so B divided by BH value will be equal to 5 divided by 4. Ratio will be given by 5:4. Third option, 5:4. Okay, now question understood? Frequency formula N1 is equal to 1 by 2 pi into root over M into BH divided by I. N2 formula 1 by 2 pi into root over. Here they given the question. When a field of a bar, when a field of a magnet supports the earth magnet, supports in the sense that B and BH both are in the same direction. When B and BH both are in the same direction, what is the resultant magnetic field? Resultant magnetic field is given by BH plus B. Understood, students? Is this question okay now? So this is about this concept. Last one concept is there of this chapter, that is of magnetic materials and earth magnetic field. That concept is completed means that is about the chapter magnetism and matter. Even for you physics also. So once if this chapter is completed, from the next chapter onwards, JEE NEET will be separated. So JEE classes will run like today onwards. Maths is going to be start now. In the same manner, physics also is going to be start mostly off in the next week. And weekend syllabus I intimated to you. So that is electrostatic potentials and capacitors and current electricity for subjective unit test or for Monday. Still any doubts? Because along with the chat box we continue now. That's why I continue the class till up to 11:45. Still if any doubts are there, you can ask. If no doubts are there, you can quit out. Question number 109. You haven't told why Earth will be, because that is will come to know. Generally, the branch of physics which deals with the magnetic field of Earth is called as what? Along with the chart box, please continue the class. Every day, if I open the chart box, you will not allow to me to continue the class. Sir, what is the direction of BH? BH direction will be always in from south to north. The direction of BH will be always from south to north. Whenever BH and B both are opposite direction, I can write BH minus B. Whenever both are in the same direction, I can write B plus BH. Because Earth magnetic field, why it will be from south to north? The magnetic field of Earth is assumed to be because of one large bar magnet was there at the center of the Earth. This is one of the assumption. Whenever one hidden bar magnet was there along the axis of bar magnet. So this is of north pole, this is of south pole. Inside the magnetic field direction from field lines direction from south to north. So that is the reason why BH will be from south to north. Electric charges and fields. It is not there. Electric charges and fields. That unit test already completed. Once already you written one unit, I think. So that electric charges and fields will not be there. Why it is from north to south? Understood, Chinmay? Chinmay? Still any doubts? Whenever B and BH both are in points already we discussed, if B and BH both are in the same direction. You are asking related with the last question. Last question, why I taken B and BH both are in the same direction? Because they mention when a field of magnet supports the Earth, support in the sense B and BH both are in the same direction. Opposes means B and BH both are in the opposite direction. This is the direction of B and this is the direction of BH. Both will be support. Then we can take resultant magnetic field. Theta value will be equal to 0. According to the parallelogram law, I can write B plus BH. Poles are interchanged, then magnetic moment becomes 0. Still in question number 109, in this question number 109, there is nothing related with this bar magnet. Bar magnet, magnetic moment, no need to consider. Only this is the bar magnet we need to consider. This is another bar magnet is there, na? It providing external magnetic field. It is providing only external magnetic field. First time it is providing external magnetic field in the direction of B bar, BH. Initially BH and B both are in the same direction. Then the resultant magnetic field is given by BH plus B. When poles of this one only, you no need to consider its magnetic moment. Poles are reverse. When poles are reverse, B and BH both are in opposite direction. That time the resultant magnetic field is given by B minus BH. That is given by what? B minus BH. Understood, Pradeep? When you need to consider the magnetic moment, whenever the two bar magnets are placed either side by side, when two bar magnets are placed like this, or two bar magnets are placed one over another, or two bar magnets are inclined to some angle, then only you can calculate the resultant magnetic moment. Whenever the two bar magnets are here, two bar magnets are placed at some separation, that time we cannot consider both. That time we need to consider so time period of oscillation of one bar magnet due to the magnetic field of second bar magnet. Here I cannot calculate the resultant magnetic moment. So from the page one means I started with the numericals. Started with the numericals. This is the first question. Today I will try to make to send this also in PDF in group. I will try. So don't ask. I will try. If possibility is there to convert, I will send that PDF. Ismail, is there any doubt today? Today you did not ask any doubts. This is the starting page. Ismail. One zero nine screenshot. 107 is 109 screenshot. Lata, net. Phone. Net రావట్లేదు. Electric field is there or current electricity? Sumita, syllabus is only potentials, capacitors and current electricity. Okay, once I will check it. Chapters are that chapters only. Once again, I will reconfirm what they have sent. Not I in the group, not I given. Maybe Saddam sir sent by mistake. If they have sent, I will check it. Okay. So that's it for today class. Tomorrow we'll continue.